Hello. And so there's a potential that I could meet him in LA and live with Yes Theory in the Yes House for a couple days.
Oh my god, that's an interesting long drive to LA, but you've done it before.
So the plan was to drive from Montana all the way down to Los Angeles in 5 days to meet a friend that I actually have never met before at the Yes House. I had two options. I could drive for 20 hours and just go straight down the country, or I could drive for 40 hours and drive along the whole coast. I really did not want to run this morning. I was tired from the 8-hour drive yesterday, and the thin motel sheets were just warm enough to keep me in bed. But I ran anyways. It feels like every day is a game where we decide what to say yes and no to, and like I said, ultimately determines who we are, what we end up doing, and who we end up being.
Such a love-hate relationship.
I spent a lot of time yesterday thinking about how I ended up here. The random, but maybe not so random sequence of events that led me to this opportunity. The unexpected internet friendship, the 1 in a million odds of him getting the opportunity to work for Yes Theory, and I don't know, it just makes me smile to think about how everything's come together. The more I drove, the better and more free I felt. If I'm being honest, at times, well, a lot of times, I wish I had someone to share the beautiful view with, but I was still having a good time. After all, this trip was for me. I didn't have to come all this way, but I chose to say yes, to be optimistic, and to continue the journey out west. One night, the fog made it dangerous to keep driving, so I ended up stuck spending $250 to spend the night at a couple's retreat. And no, I did not take a bath.
No proof. Thank you. Me too.
Motel 6. Never again. That's a story for another time, though. Good morning from Venice Beach, California. I'm about to go to the Yes Theory house, or the Yes House, in a couple of minutes, which I never thought I would be saying. Hey.
It's 6. Do you know the code? Yeah, no, we can just like wave.
I think someone's in the booth, the sound booth, so there's no way they're gonna hear us. Nathan! He heard me. This is such a crazy moment. I think my perspective on LA has changed. I think I had a very negative image or idea, perception of what LA would be and feel like. I'm at the Yes House and like smile about it and vocalize it like, holy cow, I'm actually here and this is incredible and I'm so happy and fortunate. Like what a dream. And to vocalize that it is a dream, I think helps me feel more present in acknowledging how incredible this actually is. Having these concrete ideas and then shattering them, which is why I love to travel. I'm in the Yes House.
Yeah, you could
I have a golden opportunity to write something on the whiteboard. I'm honestly just sitting like this because the shot looks a lot cooler. If I had the shot like this, the background isn't as cool. But and I learned this from my friend Joey. I think we have a tendency to not vocalize how we're feeling. He does a great job of that and he's an incredible friend for that reason. It takes a bit of vulnerability to vocalize, I think at times, you know? To say, hey, you actually mean a lot to me. And I don't know if I say that enough, but I hope you know that. I think vocalizing that helps remind you that you feel that way as well. And I think that's something I want to get better at. In the end, Matt, Thomas, and Amara were all out traveling. And while I would have loved to meet them, that's not what this trip was about. To me, it was about finding a way to be present in the moment. It was about saying yes and to being optimistic and open to the randomness of life. I'd like to say I did a pretty good job of that. So I'm leaving LA with a smile on my face, some cool new friends, and a desire to keep on saying, wait for it, yes. I also want to quickly thank LG Graham for sponsoring this adventure and for giving me so much creative freedom with my videos. I've been using the laptop for the past 5 months now, and it's really been the perfect tool for working and editing while I'm traveling. I'll post more information below if you're interested, but thank you again to LG Graham for being such an incredible sponsor.
Oh my god! Oh, it's easy!